Hey Pisces, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. This will be your weekly Pisces sun, moon, and rising intuitive reading. I do recommend that you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, as well as any prominent energies that may be transiting in the heavens above at the current moment. I do also consider these readings timeless, so whenever you're guided here, just trust that it is the right time for you. If you would like to join in on this message, just tap the like button or drop into the comments. Let me know you were here. You can drop a hashtag replay. Alright, just tapping into this Piscean energy. What's the overall energy for my Pisces this week? Alright, we've got the beaver, the frog, and the deer. The moth and the black egg. Alright. So, the beaver is a hard worker. You could just be focused a lot on work at this time. The beaver finds meaning in his work. Your job could be really important to you, or just a big part of your life, or your work. You could also provide work for others, like help others with things, helping your family. The beaver puts family first. It's an overall pretty happy energy here, but, and we're going to get some tarot out here in just a moment, but we got the frog out here, which speaks of a need to cleanse, to purify, to detox. You may need to take a break from something for a while, or clean something out of your life. You may also have some clutter at home that needs to be cleaned up. I am getting a detoxing energy, maybe even your diet, cleaning up your diet some. You may want to, the frog is water energy. You could use water intentionally, setting intentions with your water before you drink it, even just blessing your water before you drink it could have a really positive effect for you. Just setting the intention that you are clearing, cleansing, detoxing, getting rid of that which is not beneficial or in alignment with your highest purpose or path. And then we have the deer, mother energy. The deer is very receptive, so this would be a time for you to pay attention. This could also be, with these two together, a pull on clearing or cleansing something from the maternal ancestral lineage. If there's any patterns or wounds that come up at this time that could be healed. That could be an indicator of something that could be healed or needs to be worked through at this time. And we've got the black egg with the moth. The moth can be impulsive. And the black egg is the fifth chakra of the throat. Why did I say the seventh? The seventh chakra would be the crown, which would be your connection to spirit. So maybe that's something that some of you guys need to work on, is opening the crown as well. But the throat is communication. Your ability to communicate clearly, as well as to be heard, may be blocked. The black egg wants you to see the truth. There could be some kind of confusions otherwise. When the black egg is in its shadow, it's small talk, it's confusion. When in its light, it's direct, clear, concise communication. Everyone's feeling heard. Something with some impulsiveness here as well, some hastiness. The moth can be flighty. It can move from one thing to the next very easily. It goes from one light. Think of the moth going from light to light. It's constantly moving. That could be something that needs to be cleared. You may need to just sit with yourself for a while. Meditation could be potent for you. Let's get some tarot out here. We're going to go with the After Tarot. Thank you guys for tapping that like button, dropping in the comments. It really does help the video get circulated more. They have a tendency to kind of shadow ban me, so I appreciate it. Alright, the moth. Beaver. Interesting. The frog. Deer. And the black egg. Where'd you go? Okay, well, I wasn't really expecting it to go in this direction, but interesting. And this card isn't even supposed to be in here, but I just realized it's part of a different deck. It made its way in here somehow, but that's okay. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Cups. There could be a tendency to focus on the negative, focus on, or you could be focused on some kind of loss or grief. Looks like someone's in the background, like literally drowning, and they're not even noticing them because they're too focused on their own mess. Drowning in water. Water symbolizes emotions. So there could be others around you that are also struggling. There is a bridge. The bridge symbolizes, to me it symbolizes being able to get from one path to another, being able to also bridge the inner and outer dimensions. Knight of Pentacles coming off on top of the Moth. But remember, the Moth is that flighty, impulsive, it can be very impulsive energy. It's also very whimsical. You could get kind of swept off your feet a little easy. But there is some kind of opportunity here, or an offer. This could be a distraction as well, because these other cards, the Empress in reverse. Now, this is more that mother energy here. The Empress in reverse coming out on top of the Beaver. I just want to get some clarity here. So the Empress in reverse is, there could be a block. Remember, the mother energy, this could be a pattern from motherhood, or from your mother, from your ancestral lineage. The Empress in reverse, she's blocked. She, upright, she's abundant and fertile, and things, blessings and abundance just comes her way because she's in complete trust and faith that they will. But in reverse, there's a lack of faith here. There's a lack of trust. There's doubt. We got the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there, it feels like there's manipulation here. Like, there's a masculine figure here that could, she could feel lied to. This feminine energy could feel lied to. God damn it. She could feel insecure, some kind of doubt, not very confident for some reason. If this is another person, if this Empress is another person, she could also have mother issues. This could be you, or you remember, readings are so non-linear, so just take it as it resonates. But there could be a feminine energy here who is casting doubt, or no, or there's a lack of confidence for some reason. And there's a masculine presence here that, and kings are the masculine principle, which is that which usually takes action. But in reverse, there could be a lack of action here because of the mind. There could be some mental energy that could be fogging a situation. A lack of clarity with the communication. Because remember, we got, on top of what needs to be cleansed, we got the mind. The swords is the mind. Somebody is not seeing clearly. There could definitely be a lack of communication. Some kind of fight or argument. Combativeness. And somebody feeling like they need to do it on their own. What is going on here? Tell me about this Ace of Swords for my Pisces. Thank you. Look, you cannot make this up, you guys. We literally got the Empress in reverse again. The Divine Feminine is blocked. She feels blocked. Maybe because of this masculine's words. Maybe because of how he's thinking about something. The King of Swords is more of that mental energy, the mind, the communication, but in reverse, right? Upright, he would be witty and intelligent and communicates clearly. But in reverse, he's also blocked. His words, he fumbles his words, or he's not thinking clearly for some reason, perhaps something that needs to be cleared, or again, there could be maternal, with all these empresses out here, there definitely could be some maternal wounds that need to be healed here. Are you sabotaging, Pisces, your relationships because of some kind of wound with the mother? This is going to take some work. Otherwise, you're going to keep repeating this. Tell me about this Seven of Wands and Deer, my Pisces. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. We've got isolation, feeling alone. Illusions. Again, what did I just say, you guys? It feels like there's some confusion, or something is not clear. Someone could be isolating themselves. Feeling very alone. But it feels like it's because you're not communicating clearly. You could be also resulting to, or like leaning on like coping mechanisms, drinking, drugs, work even can be a coping mechanism. If it's, if you're just pouring everything into work and not looking at what the problem or what needs to be looked at, what's bothering you. Yeah, it feels like with these coming out on top of this Seven of Wands here, there was probably complications due to a lack of some kind of confusion or a lack of communication. And when this Divine Feminine feels blocked, when the Empress feels blocked, she's not giving because she's not receiving, right? Upright, she is in this flow of abundance where she gives, she receives. But we got the Divine Feminine out here twice. Two Empresses out here, both blocked. And the Deer is saying, stay receptive. Look at the patterns. Look at the behaviors. Stay open. Stay aware. Be receptive. But you got to do this from a clear vantage point. Your mind's got to be clear here. Yeah. This is more of that feminine... Jeez. That feminine energy of receptivity, literally. It's also a very passionate lunar force. There's lots of lunar energy out here. So this is internal. This is an internal struggle. The moon is our inner world. But this is feminine energy again. Right? There's something with the feminine energy here that's blocked. To me, it feels like there's a wound within the maternal lineage that you're picking up on that needs to be healed. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles, Black Egg, missed opportunities. In reverse, though. Four of Cups, it just feels like there's a disconnection here. Like, someone could just be trying to get back to their own independence, feeling like... Let me get one more. Four of Cups in reverse, it just feels disconnected. It feels like... feels kind of... I don't want to say hopeless, but... it just feels it feels disconnected. We got 2 3s out here. Yeah, there's a disconnect. Why are there 3s out here, though? Is there a third party? There could have been a third party for someone that got in the way, or someone that... the third party could be drinking as well. Yeah, it just kind of feels like there's a disconnection. There's a lot of obstacles here. Illusions. Not seeing very clearly. Let's get some advice out here. Let's see, what will we go with? Let's go with the Queen of the Moon. Advice for my Pisces. Thank you. We got the Faith, the Masculine, and Focus. So there's something new here that wants to grow. But it's going to take for you to take action, Pisces. The masculine principle takes action, moves towards what he wants. Clearly, concisely, direct. And be careful with what you're focused on. All right, what you focus on at this time is going to be important, right? If you're focused on the lack or the limitations or the loss, you're just going to experience more of that. All right, so you must focus on the task at hand right now, whatever that is. There's no room for a scattergun approach. Don't listen to negative gossip or negative people at this time. If you make a mistake, it's your mistake to make, right? Don't get other people involved. Don't waste your focus. And don't split your attention into too many pieces. What we place our focused attention on matters. Right? And placing our undivided focus on something means we're more likely to take action on it. And we're more likely to finish something that we wish to complete if we focus on it. We're more likely to plan and to succeed in our achievements when we take the time to focus on how. But what hinders focus is diversion. And it's often diversions we set for ourselves, or that we allow. When we're afraid of our own growth or greatness, we might procrastinate. We might place drama in our own way. Might even focus on everyone except for ourselves and not really have the time to do the things that we set up for ourselves. And then our heart's desires therefore never come to us. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way, letting criticisms and values of others affect us, and that it's useless. Right? We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others or what our society says, and instead turn focus to you, to what you're doing, to what you need. Pay attention to you. We need to focus on what feels so deeply good to us, what we really want, and what we want to place our focus upon, and know that it'll soon be ours. Through faith, right? Through knowingness. So Pisces, it's time to figure out what it is that you want and put your focus in that direction. And fertility and abundance will return. Things will get better. Right? The growth has already started. The ideas are already planted. Just hold on to your dreams, especially through adversity. Right? In the darkest times, we find that it's harder to see the light. It's hard to see when things seem hopeless. Like, how can we feel hope again? When things seem to fail, it can be difficult to draw on our resilience and stand up again. But we learn by observing the seasons that the light does return. Right? Winter turns to spring, the ice melts, days grow longer, nights grow shorter, warmth, fertility slowly returns to the land, as is now. Right? It's hard to have faith in ourselves and the universe, and I think faith requires us to let go of our anxieties and to have trust, and perhaps even have trust in something that we can't actually see yet. No. So having more complete faith in yourself, and also a higher power, Pisces. Connect with your guides, connect with your ancestors, connect with God, whatever, that higher power is to you. And asking for, setting the intention to lead you to your greatest good is a solid intention. Dear Spirit, show me what it is I need to see. Show me what it is I need to know. Bring me to my highest, greatest good. So hold on to your dreams and your intentions, and focus on the outcome that would bring you the highest, greatest good. And that would bring your heart the highest, greatest good as well. And this will take some kind of action here. Right? It's time to step forward and to lead, Pisces. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. Right? Some of you, it might be time to formally learn more, enroll in a course, learn a new skill, take steps to improve your health, your vitality. It's time to step up into your power. All right. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and commenting and subscribing. Please drop it in the comments. Let me know you were here. It really does help the channel out. Share the video out. Make sure you're subscribed. Tap that notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. I love you guys.